Guys, trust me on this, okay? So I talked about a video today. Well, sorry, not video. I talked about elevation. God is elevating his children. A lot of us, we are feeling like it's fall, but it's not fall. It's literally summertime still. God is prepping many of us for the fall, okay? Because there's something big happening in the fall, okay? For many of his children, okay? One. Two, I talked about in that video how God is getting many of us to declutter, getting rid of things that no longer serves us, things that we're not going to take into the next season. Like literally we have to organize, declutter, remove things from our house that no longer serve us, that we're not taking to the next season. But not only that, there's a lot of things that was associated with your warfare. Many of you guys, you carried things from your old place, from years ago that was connected to warfare, whether it's furniture, whether it's clothes, whether it's paperwork, things that were connected to you when you were going through warfare, when you were fighting heavy witchcraft. There were certain things that were connected to you. Some of you guys, you also carried gifts that was given to you from other people from when you were going through a lot of these stuffs. I remember one time I had these pair of boots that I wore. This was in 2016. I had these pair of boots. They were really nice. They were really expensive, but there was so much warfare attached to those boots because while I was being attacked spiritually and I was not on the right path with God, I was literally just doing my own thing, caught up in the world, doing my own thing. But I was going through so much warfare because I was being attacked spiritually, but I would wear these boots every single day while I was going through all that. And I remember I carried the boots in this house with me and God was like, get rid of them now. Like I remember he told me to get rid of it. But you know what's so crazy? I was like, God, how come you're telling me to get rid of it now, but you never told me to get rid of it months ago, years ago, weeks ago, right? Well, at the time when I had it, I didn't have to get rid of it because there was nothing that was being activated or tampered with at that time. So when I had the boots, although it had a lot of trauma attached to it, there was nothing being activated in that moment. What I mean by activated is, you know, when someone is doing a spell work on you or doing a ritual on you, they have to put in their craft something that resembles you, either your photo, or they have to, you know, put something that resembles you, whether it's a pair of shoes they remember you wearing, whether it's a type of shirt they remember you wearing. They have to put something that's connected to you in their craft if they don't have a photo of you or if they don't have like things belonging to you, physical things belonging to you. Because sometimes when people do these crafts and these witchcraft, your photo's not enough, your name's not enough because you're covered. So they need more things. And because they're not around you to get more things from you, they will use things that's either connected to you physically or things that they remember you wearing to try to imitate you. So they have to use things to imitate you. An example of this is when people use a voodoo doll. When people use a voodoo doll, they don't have anything that belongs to you other than a photo and name, but they have to go and buy things and create things that look like you. They have to make the doll look like you, and they have to find clothing that resembles the clothing that you actually have in your property. So this is why God didn't tell me a long time ago to get rid of the boots. He told me to get rid of it last year. And I've had these boots since 2016, but he just told me about it last year because it was being tampered with. Do you see what I'm saying? So I got rid of the boots and bought new ones, okay? So another thing he told me to get rid of, there was something that when I was staying with a family member, I had these types of furniture in her house when I was staying with her, and it was in her basement. I had no idea at the time that she was participating in this stuff when I was there, but I found out everything when I left. God revealed everything to me when I left. Like I already had suspicions, but I was in denial. But when I left, God revealed everything to me. So recently he told me to get rid of my couch, and I'm like, God, why do I have to get rid of my couch? I've had these couches for years. Why do I have to get rid of it? Because when I had these couches in her place, she wasn't doing anything at the time, but because that's the only thing that she has that she remembers that I still have, basically she has to use something that I still have that she remembers me having in her craft in order for it to work. So God told me to get rid of the couches. So now he has me decluttering my whole house, throwing out things. And I want to tell you guys something. The point of me saying this message not only was to educate you on that and how important it is to get rid of old things because of the types of stuff people are doing that's demonic and evil, but also because God said we're going into a new season where we're going to have new things. Okay. Trust me on this. Okay. If God has told you to declutter your home and to get rid of old things, please be obedient and listen to him. I don't care how tired you are. I don't care if you're drained. Listen to me. If God told you to do it, if you just had this urge, like this nudge, like you feel like you need to go and organize your cabinets, go and organize your closets, go and organize everything in your home, that is God speaking to you, because he literally told me, in order for a lot of his children to be able to be uplifted in their elevation season, in order for us to have a clear mind and to start fresh, you see what I'm saying? He needs us to get rid of things that are messing with us mentally. He needs us to organize paperwork, because that is a representation of us, put them in files and all that stuff. He needs us to get rid of things that people may be imitating in their witchcraft, things that they know that we have, that they're imitating in their witchcraft, right? When we were around them, it has to be something that you had while you were around them that they remember you having. So whether it was a pair of shoes that you had where you were living with someone or staying with someone or around someone, things like that. I'm using it as an example, right? He wants us to get rid of this stuff so he can give us new things. He said newness, okay? Now, for those of you guys who resonate with this, because I resonate with this too, there's going to be some instructions that don't even make sense. And you're going to be like, God, why are you telling me to throw all these pairs of pants out? Why? It won't make sense. Or why are you telling me to get rid of these shirts? It won't make sense, but trust me, be obedient and listen to him. Some of you guys are going to say this: God, you're telling me to throw something out, but I don't have money to replace it. Stop. I have to say it like that because I did something like that last night and he showed me the stop sign, telling me to stop. I'm like, God, how are you going to tell me to throw this out and I don't have money to get it back? He showed me the stop sign. Stop. So listen to him. If he's telling you to do similar things that he's telling me to do right now, which many of you guys have confirmed that you're going through the same thing. We're all going through it, but different circumstances. Like some of you guys, it may not be decluttering your home, but it literally may be like, it may be your file cabinets. For some of you guys, it may be you have to get stuff for your home. Everyone's different. For some of you guys, it's moving. Some of you guys, it's literally a job. All I know is he said there is going to be newness, which connects and equals to elevation. The newness that is happening equals to elevation. So if he is telling you to get rid of things, and if he's telling you to buy certain things, please just listen to him and trust him. Okay, because you don't want to be even more delayed. Okay, if you're already delayed. If you're not delayed, you don't want to be delayed. You see what I'm saying? So please just listen to him. I'm decluttering my house. I didn't even know I had all this junk. I thought like my house was clean, but once I started going through each room at a time, go room by room. Once you go room by room and go into each room, you're going to be surprised at the garbage bags that you have of things. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. But anyways, I want to pass this message on to you guys just to add on to what I explained earlier. Please just listen to him. If he says get rid of something, get rid of it. If he tells you to buy something and you're not sure how you're going to have the means to get it back, do not question God, because God's ways are not our ways. Lean not on your own understanding. Let's trust him. Okay? Trust him. Trust him. Remember I told you about that mountain, climbing up the mountain? God says if you have a little bit of faith, you could tell the mountain to move and it will move, right? Trust him. Okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. I have another word for you guys, but I'll find time to deliver it. I've been sitting on the other word for like 4 or 5 days now. I tried recording it 3 times today. Every other word that I've recorded has went through, but when I try to always record that specific word, for some reason there's always interruptions, the phone crashes, like all this weird stuff's happening. So let me just get more confirmation from God, like whether it's him that wants me to wait to record that word, or if it's really the enemy just trying to mess with me because he doesn't want someone to get the word. Let me wait on that confirmation. I'll deliver the word for you guys. Okay, I love you guys. Back to organizing. Bye.